10 out of 10. Chip cam is broken. Ever since I went to a dual PC setup, I was not able to get it to work right. And so we do this now. Okay, there's some sparks. What is this one? There's some more sparks. Stock. I don't know how... I know these replenish. I don't know how long it takes them to replenish. Not sure if this is asking too much when I get there. When you recommend... Would you recommend for Boon Alchemist... Wait, what? What gear, when I get there, would you recommend for Boon Mechanist, and how hard is it to get? What's the process? Boon Mechanist, I probably uses Diviner gear. Most Boon supports, not all, but most Boon supports will use, like, a set of gear that gives them damage, and then also gives concentration. Concentration extends how long your boons last. And, like, Berserker gear is power. Diviner gear is power plus concentration. Yeah, so unless you were playing... If you were playing... So there's Power Mechanist and there's Condi Mechanist. If you were playing the condition damage version of Mechanist, then that would be... different set of gear. Hang on a second. I don't know the answer, but I know where to find the answer. Give me a moment. Let's see. Snow Crows. Oh my god, shut up. Raids. Engineer. And let's see. Mechanist. There's Condition Alack Mech and Power Alack Mech. Okay, so there's two options here. Power Alack is mostly Diviners, as I guessed. Condi Alack is using mostly Ritualist gear. So, it depends on which one of those you wanted to go for. Whether you wanted to play Power Alacrity or Condition Damage Alacrity. Any recommendation? Power is probably easier to play. Engineer condition damage builds, if you want to now you don't have to min-max them, but if you want to min-max them, they're notorious for using a lot of kits. So like you're swapping between your weapons, and then you're swapping between grenade kit, and swapping between bomb kit, and swapping between flamethrower kit, and swapping between mortar kit. So whereas a normal class has 2 weapons, you're juggling like 5. Again though, you could just play the power version and probably not have to worry about that. Okay, got that. But as far as like assuming you are willing to play both, either one of them works. Like you can go to like there are some fights in the game where power is a little better, but you could still kill it with everyone in the raid being Condi and vice versa. don't know if this is the best way to reach this fire I'm trying to reach. I'll find out. There's one where you sort of need some Conde, the Veil Guardian. Oh, that's a really bad time to hit a bear trap. There we go, 4 sparks. So we're on 16 on this outing. Okay. I'm trying over there. See how hard that one is to reach. Whoa, it says that the Flame Shrine is a higher elevation than where I'm at right now. So probably I'm not going to be able to reach it. Oh great, it's raining. Got the wet debuff now. I still don't know what these for, but I don't have much of them, so I'll grab them. Oh, that's red fog. I can't go in there. Not sure how to get up there. Honestly, after I get this flame upgraded, I'm not even positive where to go. There is the these red areas that like the one I just looked at, which yeah, those will probably become open and available to me, and I'll just start wandering around in there. But I'm not like, oh, that's new. I've never found one of those. But I'm not like certain on which way to go to proceed. I actually don't even know if I'm near the Way of Water content, like the newest content they added to the game. I'm not sure if that's right after the ice area or oh my god. Okay. We know but we don't talk, that's right. That's exactly right. Oh, I just saw a health bar down there disappear. Are they fighting something? You want to know? No, I don't want to know. I'm just talking. I'm just thinking out loud. Oh, I left the cold area. Dude, where am I? The cold debuff wore off. Alright, let's just pour back. This sucks, dude. It's dark, it's rainy, it's cold, I can't see. Such a nice chat. Today. Muck, what's your favorite franchise next to Guild Wars? I mean, I haven't played it in a while, but I do enjoy the Warcraft franchise. Like, Azeroth. Like, I played Warcraft 1 and 2 and 3 and all their expansions. And then, you know, I played WoW for like 10 years. Norath, EverQuest. Very much enjoyed my time there. Lately, Warhammer. Lately, Warhammer games have had their hooks in me. Oh yeah, what was this? So this might do more damage than that one with upgrades. Shroud Binder Wand. Huh? There is no way I'm out of runes. Oh, I put him into a non-magic box, that's why. Yeah, it's already better. I need 60 more legendary runes. Alright. So now it's 53 damage, and this one was 44. Okay. What's your opinion on the darkness in this game? In no other game I played was this dark, either Torch or one of the other light things I really required. I mean, you can skip night by sleeping. So, I feel like it sometimes pushes me to put down like a teleporter and then like go sleep and then come back. It's not the worst. I don't mind it. It's not like V Rising where it's almost unplayable during the day because the sun burns you to a crisp, you know? I remember in V Rising, I set the server settings for, what was it called? It was called like Scandinavian Summer or something like that, and it was like there was 4 hours of daylight and 20 hours of night. So I was like, I was so sick of it. Alright. I don't know what boxes this stuff goes into. Frost Wand, 34 ice damage. Mine is also 34. Looks like this can be upgraded to be higher, though. So we'll keep that one and salvage my old one. Okay. Alright, we have enough ice, we have 25 sparks. Let's see. Gentian seedlings. We'll plant those. Looks like we have some harvesting to do. Trying to be careful because some of these are not ready for harvest. That's why I'm not clicking like crazy. Never noticed it before. So these say ready for harvest, and that gives 1. This says ready for harvest. It's got like flowers on it, and that gave 4. So I think when I grew these in the past, I've been harvesting them too soon. I didn't realize they had another stage. Alright, with that we should be able to make more of the tea, which is better than water for stamina. There we go. Oh god, I made way too many. I made way too many. Oops.
Hey!
There we go, just keep 1 stack on me. Let's go fill up the flask. We used it all. You can make a watering can at the blacksmith to see plant growing stages. Interesting. I didn't know that. I don't think I want to waste an inventory slot just for that, though. Why are you out here? Hold on, I'm picking him up. Back in the box. Alright, more wool. Okay, so Gentians, 4 flammable goo, and more sparks. I'm pretty sure the wool is done. Alright, wool is done. Alright. Flammable goo. I think I still can't make flammable goo. I've found all the flammable goo I've got.
Hey, hi.
Hey, hi. Why does this have an exclamation point? Am I supposed to make this once? I was wondering if that was going to unlock another recipe. It did not. I think the yaks are getting out by walking into the gap between the goat beds and the fence, and getting pushed into the fence's collision and popping out of the other side. Maybe. Maybe. Let's put that in there for now. Alright, Gentian's Final Goose Spark. Is there any quests I've got that might lead to it? The fell cyclops head you've gathered can be used to upgrade the flame. Okay. Feed its power into the fire to triumph over the Albanese summits and press further. I wonder if that gets me past the cold area, because sick of that. Cat search, alchemic wisdom. You've obtained both parts of the wall hanging. To decipher the meaning of its depiction, you must return home and place both pieces inside a frame. Combining the pieces will reveal more crafting recipes. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
A frame? Do you make a frame? Or is maybe carpenter? Alchemist showcase. Oh god. That's kind of cool. Recipe unlocked. Malvane. Hardened leather. Okay, hold on. Maybe he's got flammable goo now. Wolfsfang boots at blacksmith. Greater antidote. Eternal light burst. Isn't completed. I still need silver dust and flammable goo. I was really hoping one of those would pop up. Okay. I don't know that that gave me anything useful. Oh, it's here! It's on this machine. Here we go. Here we freaking go. Shroud vapor and goo. Okay, there we go. I do not have much tar. I have enough. Goo is made by this guy. Bug dust. Crafted at alchemist. Where's bug dust? Where's critter parts? What do you mean I don't have critter parts? They're probably in a non-magic box. I absolutely have critter parts. There. I was about to scream. You can scream all you want, just don't spoil me. Alright. So, one goo, one coal. Alright, shroud vapor, created at the lab. I need more enshrouded ice. Okay. Alright, enshrouded ice will eventually lead to flammable goo. Alright. Back over here. Good morning, Al. Hi, Laura. Now the YouTube chat shows on screen. Yeah, I think 2 days ago, Twitch finally changed that very stupid rule. That, it really what it was is there was a really big streamer who got punished for, having both chats showing. And his massive audience were like, this is stupid on Twitter. And Twitch is like, okay, we'll change it. They also came out and said that we weren't enforcing it unless it was reported, which means every time someone got in trouble for having YouTube chat showing or Kick chat showing on their stream, that means that they had a hater in the chat. According to what Twitch is saying, they said that we were not enforcing that rule unless someone reported it. Don't go. The mountains will be your tome, Lorraine. The obelisk are not worth it. No matter what secrets you think they hide, they will lead you down a dark road. A cold, dark road, Lorraine. The summits are still teeming with soldiers, and I doubt they'll let you warm your hands by the fire. But I don't just fear the people. I'm terrified of the winged beast. Didn't you read our colleagues' research? Don't you know the legends? They'll tear you apart before the bitter cold can freeze you blue. You can't even be certain that the obelisk will lead you to the ancient kingdom. Please, stay here with me. Let's drink chamomile tea by the river like we used to. It's suicide, Lorraine. That's all I have to say. Yours forever, Nala. Chamomile tea? The ice-cold winds hid white-winged vultures. We got caught in a snowstorm on our way to the obelisk. I pushed through the howling winds, possessed by my goal. But when I turned back to drag my new assistant along, her rosy face vanished behind specks of white. Fran! I yelled. Her response echoed, sounding miles away, then a horrible screech shook me to my core. I rushed towards her, piercing the veil of snow. When I finally spotted her again, she was cowering beneath a vulture that hid inside the whirling winds. I found my freezing fingers wrapped around a stone and tossed it with all my might. The vulture tumbled down disoriented, and I stomped it until I felt its skull cave in. Then I spoke. I think Fran spoke to me as she took a bone sample, frantically brushing her hand across its wing, but I heard nothing. I looked at her face and saw her rosy cheeks gushing blood, ripped apart by claws. And she will never be the same, I thought. And neither will I. Lorraine Krim. Okay. Oh, violet fabric. I needed one of those. Okay. Let's see if that's enough. Netta says I don't use Twitch much. It's buggy compared to YouTube. There are some people that prefer the Twitch experience, some prefer the YouTube one. There are definitely good and bads on both. For example, YouTube still doesn't have animated emotes for some reason. Very annoying. Let's see, lab. Okay, so we're making a shroud vapor. That'll take 2 minutes. After that, we can make flammable goo. Alright, so we're back to silver dust. How did I get silver dust? I keep thinking it's at the grinder, but this guy also makes some dust. Hold on, does the lab make any? No. Lab does not make any. Why are you making flammable dust? What? I'm making shroud vapor in order to make flammable goo, because if you look at the list of stuff on the right-hand side of the screen, I need it. That's why. Alright, is there any other things I need to do to get more schematics? Ectoplasm press. Take the fearsome hollow cyclops' head and use it to craft an ectoplasm press. Let's put this in the basement. I think it would scare the guests. What do you do? Purified slime and ectoplasm. Alright. Now he wants to talk. About the collector. I've been around for long, kid. Nothing much scares me anymore, and the collector is no different. A strong ally, no matter their secrets. All that talk about the veil, about life and death, can they bring someone back from the beyond? I'd pay any price.
Now, get back out.
Nestled underneath the Nomad Highlands. Oh, my flame-touched friend, the hollow whispers your name in the dead of night. Marble columns hide their terror. Go to the Nomad Highlands and spread their fear like wildfire. This task will be arduous. Go prepared.
Beware.
I'm guessing he just pointed out a new dungeon. Okay. Gemforge, Cat Search. Nomad Highlands, Hollow Hall. You defeated the enemies inside the Gemforge and discovered they were holding on to archaic incense. While the Gemforge is still intact, the rest of the sanctum is ransacked. Perhaps the fell. Follow the footsteps of the fell and find out where they took the stashed energy resource. I mean, that's kind of weird. I guess even though I've done multiple gem forges, I apparently never finished the tutorial. Hidden crafting recipes, Blackmire.